Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I wanted to share a really cool story of an incident that happened to me. I've definitely heard some horror stories where it just doesn't work out. So for this to work out for me is actually really cool. Now, what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the not so exciting topic of lifetime warranties. So as a musician and just products and companies across the board, sometimes companies and brands offer lifetime guarantees or lifetime warranties on their products, that if something happens to it, doesn't matter if it's a year later or 10 years later, they'll honor it. In my case, I am talking about mono and the gig bags that I use. Now, I've been a fan of mono for a long time. I love their aesthetics, I love their quality. In fact, I have the M80, I have the Vertigo, I have the backpack, and I even have one of their newer power supplies that they came out with. So this is not a sponsored video or anything. All of those things that you just saw, I bought myself. I just, again, really like the look, the aesthetics of their products, and as well as the quality that they have. I did another video where I talked about my top 5 essentials, and my mono bag was definitely in there. I've tried some of the sleeves or the gig bags, some of the less padded, lighter bags that come with guitars sometimes when you buy them, and I just really never felt comfortable putting my bags in there, whether they were a more affordable guitar or one of my higher end guitars. But no matter the guitar, when I've placed it in a mono bag, I just always felt secure. To this day, I've gone to and from many different places and have never had anything happen to one of my guitars. Now you may be wondering, why do I have an M80 and then a separate Vertigo? If I needed to, why didn't I just get a double? On my M80, the shoulder strap, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but I'll throw some pictures up so you can see. The shoulder strap down here, the threads are literally hanging on by a thread. They're torn apart. The other side's perfect though. And so, although the bag is in perfect shape, again, I take very good care of my stuff. I would never throwing this in and out of venues or throwing it in and out of car, always placing it nice and on top of everything else. So the bag is still in great shape. The zippers work, the pad's great, etc., etc. It's just the shoulder strap. So I could have either done the thing where you put it all on one shoulder or use the handle. In fact, that's what I did for a while before the Vertigo, is just put the guitar in there and then just still carry it with the handle as opposed to treating it like a backpack. I didn't want to do the one shoulder thing and just tire out my shoulder. I've mentioned before in other videos, I don't like the hard cases. I'm not a traveling musician in the sense of I'm not touring, going on planes or anything like that. And so I don't like carrying the hard cases, and I will take a gig bag if I can. All that to say is I didn't feel as confident anymore carrying my guitars with the ripped shoulder strap. So that led me to sometime later purchasing the Vertigo bag, and that has become my primary gig bag. So here's where things get interesting, because the other day, as I usually do, I'm on Mono's website just looking through their stuff, and I see across the top the lifetime limited warranty. Now, I know that they have a lifetime warranty. That's part of the reason why I've stuck with Mono, and I have several of their products because they have that there. But I never thought I would need to use it or read into it and so forth. And it'd been a long time since I'd read it anyway. I started thinking about the tear on my bag, and I said, after 4 or 5 years, the entire bag is still perfect. How did this one side just get ripped apart at the threads like that? Because the other strap, if I'm carrying it both sides, you would think they'd equally wear out, but no. The other strap is still perfectly intact, not a thread loose. And so I started thinking, maybe this isn't my fault. And that's where I clicked on the lifetime warranty there and started reading through the criteria. And the more I read, I went back and forth and I looked at my bag and I said, I think this may actually be covered under the lifetime warranty. Now, I've heard the horror stories where things happen to musicians' gear and then the company won't honor it, or a time stipulation and time has passed and so they won't honor it, or even the product gets discontinued and so then it doesn't fall under the warranty. But I decided to take a chance, and so I contacted them, and right away they reached back out to me and said, hey Eli, we'd like to review your claims. Can you please tell us what happened and send us the pictures? And they sent me a list of the pictures they needed. There's some serial numbers that are on the bag that they wanted to see to track the bag. And then of course, pictures of the tear and what was wrong with it. So I did all that, and I want to say within 24 hours, I had all that info back to them. And literally the same day that I had that back to them, they emailed me back and said, hey Eli, we've reviewed your claim. We're gonna cover this. We're gonna send you an entirely new M80 bag, free of charge, shipping, no shipping, completely free of charge. And actually, that just arrived. So let's take a look at it. So here it is, brand new M80 bag, straight to my door, sticker, plastic still on it, tags, and most importantly, 2 fully intact shoulder straps. So this is really cool to have an incident like this happen to me, and then for them to, minimal questions asked, take care of me like this and send me a brand new one, shipping, all of it free of charge, straight to my door. Now you probably couldn't even tell if I put my old one and this one side to side, other than the strap, which one's which, but that just speaks to the quality of these bags, how long they last, and again, I take very good care of my stuff, so it just looks brand new anyway. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying if you go buy a mono bag and you have something happen to you that you're just automatically gonna be covered and you're just gonna get a brand new free bag, so you should go do that. That's not what I'm saying at all. Hearing the horror stories, reading all across the place where sometimes brands and different companies don't honor that, to have this happen is just really cool and just really reassuring in my investment. These bags aren't the cheapest, and so to buy them is to invest in your instruments. You know, when you place your high-end instruments in this, you want to feel protected and secure, and so I've always felt that with these bags. I liked mono before, but after having this happen to me, it just reassures me and just inspires me to just keep staying with mono products because of what they offer and what they honor. Can't recommend mono highly enough. Nothing but good things to say about them. Good aesthetics, good quality, and a good lifetime warranty that they actually honor. With that being said, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.